Warning, this discussion is meant only for those who have played and completed the Chaos Head visual novel. If you have not done so already, I highly recommend you do, as we talk about some major spoilers. And with that out of the way, let us begin.
You want to know who else does interviews after finishing a visual novel with their friends? Podcasters, probably.
You know what, you're right. So guys, what'd you think of Chaos Head?
Dude, that's a fucking roller coaster.
It's really weird.
Look, Taylor, I saw that you were just like kind of, you don't even care about Takumi like by the end, but you still say it was a roller coaster.
To be honest, I really didn't like Takumi at the start of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, I think that's like the main reason why I'll never play it. And that's the reason why nobody really likes, nobody really wants like to play it, because they're like, oh, what's this fucking kid? Who gives a shit? You know?
Yeah.
And plus, when you finally warmed up to him by the end of the game, he tries to rape Raimi, and that's just all plains of awkward and weird.
You're right.
Wait. It was a rape scene a delusion or no?
It was real. I keep telling you this.
God damn it!
Yeah.
What do you mean, goddamn it? So, I mean, in my words, I think it's worth it just to like watch / read it into the visual novel.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
That's good.
I liked it. It's good.
That's good.
Nice. There's only 2 interactive parts in the entire game.
Well, you remember there's illusion triggers, right? I think there's like 40 of them.
Yeah, but half the game, me and Taylor just started going neutral to all of them.
You're right. But why?
Just for immersion.
You know, in my mind, I just wanted neutral so we can go through the game quicker.
And Taylor wanted it for immersion.
Yes.
Okay.
Because to be honest, if everything, since he didn't like.
Want to know who else is gonna use this spoiler video?
Not you.
Obama one day.
Okay.
Continue.
So when Remy says oh, you're non-existent, I feel like he wouldn't really use his illusions anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't use them anymore.
Yeah, no, I
just because she told him you're a mistake.
Wait, Steven, we speak of Takumi being an illusion. So Cody theoretically transformed into Optimus Prime.
Theoretically, yes. Remember in the end he cast away his self.
So theoretically, he could transform into Optimus Prime.
Theoretically, but that's a dumb idea. And
why?
There's licensing issues with that too. So you would need to pay, and plus it'd be really dumb, and it would really ruin the mood if Takumi suddenly transformed into Optimus Prime and tried to save Remy.
Well, he could transform into something else. I'm just using that as a theoretical question.
Pyro.
Could he transform into Pyro?
Licensing issues, plus it would...
Theoretically...
Takumi transforming into an anime girl?
Theoretically, could he?
Yes, it would work with his... what kind of person he is? But, I mean, it's a serious moment.
I know.
Theoretically, yes, he could. Theoretically, he could have transformed into anything, including Yogi Bear if he wanted to. But look, you don't want to do that when you're at a serious moment right there.
Yeah, you're right.
Got it?
Theoretically, I can transform into
Theoretically.
Scooby-Doo.
Theoretically, he could transform into anything you want. Even that washing machine over there, he could transform into that and try to save Remy with that. But he won't, because he's smart. And he could just...
He's loyal.
Yes. He could transform into just himself. And whenever one of his parts get cut off, he just grows it back. That's it.
Final verdict.
So, Steven, what's your opinion on my concept theory draw our playthrough?
Retarded.
Wait, should we give context?
What do you mean context? Him saying that everything is Shogun? Yes.
I didn't see everything.
You connected. You made stuff like... Wait. That's a right hand. That character Shogun. That's what you made. That's what you made.
Every time.
I was kind of disappointed the 4th grade teacher was never brought up again.
Excuse me, Michael. It was just a throwaway character. Didn't even get a sprite. It was just mentioned for like 2 lines.
You and the old man didn't even get a sprite.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. He could have been an important character.
Michael, no, please.
Also, we never saw Takumi's parents.
Who gives a shit about them?
You did not, but that's for good reason. I don't think the original Takumi remembers him anyway.
Fair enough.
Remember, only his sister came up to check on him.
Wait, so how old is the original Takumi?
17.
Original.
Yeah, 17.
Man, he has not aged well.
But remember, he had the hereditary disease.
But yeah.
He stopped growing. His body stopped developing at 10, and then his body also started rapidly aging at that point. See, so I want to get you guys' opinion. Like, what was the biggest twist? I would say, like, out of the entire game. What do you guys think?
If you want to meme it, possibly Shogun's reveal. But if you want, he puts the middle finger up.
I didn't put the middle finger up.
Yes, you did. I will always show this meme.
Realizing you just got roasted and you can't think of a comeback to save your pathetic ego.
Yes, I'll always show this meme.
I don't have an ego.
You do have an ego.
You have a pathetic ego.
Alright, I see how it is.
Are you Ecuadorian?
You're also Ecuadorian.
Maybe I'm not.
You're gonna insult anyone insult Steven. He's Peruvian. No offense, Steven.
Don't be
What do you
racist.
mean you're also Ecuadorian? I can insult other Ecuadorians.
Oh, you're right.
Don't be racist.
What's up, dirty Ecuador?
Don't be racist, Michael. But look. So what was the biggest twist for you guys?
Meme and Shogun reveal.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I feel like they all should be in the same level, to be honest. Since you have, if you're really immersed into like, oh, look at this, look at that. I can see what you're saying, but like, I don't know. I put them all on the same level. Like all the reveals, all on the same level.
Like Shogun, Suwa being bad, delusionary existence,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
I see. What about you, Michael?
I would have to say it's the moment where Raimi
It's
tells
Shogun.
Takumi that kill yourself, Tyrone. Where Raimi tells Takumi that he's a delusionary existence. Like when she first said that, I couldn't tell she was lying or not, and then we kept on getting more and more background, and it turned out he was a delusionary existence. I was like, what the hell? How? Like it was both surprising and confusing.
Yeah, no, Michael, I
Surprising. I'll use that word.
I see.
I combined surprising and confusing.
Comprising?
How good was Tentacruel actually?
Excuse me, you're talking about Chaos Head?
Sorry, I was talking about Pokemon metagame. Anyways,
What do you guys think of the final fight, though?
final fight. What final fight? It was a visual novel.
Yeah, man, he kicked his ass in the end.
That's yeah.
Visual novel fights act weird.
They are weird because there's a lot of reading involved, and you have to imagine it. I guess.
To be fair, it was either one-sided against Takumi, and then it became completely one-sided against Noroshi in the final fight.
You're right. You're
What
right.
the fuck's that?
And that Sarah fight that happened right before was weird. Like,
What the fuck's
like-
that? Austria.
like he literally only won
Nigga, what?
because he had to imagine.
No,
Oh no,
that's what I'm
she's an
saying.
anime. She's not real. Boom, fight's done.
Yeah,
That was weird.
that was weird.
And she had damage. She had damage from those Sarah waifus.
Yeah. So, Michael, I got Taylor's opinion on Chaos Head, but what about yours though?
I really liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Nice. So you're saying that now people shouldn't just watch Steins Gate and like go read Chaos Head too?
No, don't read Chaos Head.
Don't read Chaos Head.
No, don't watch Chaos Head.
Don't watch it. Don't watch
Don't
it.
watch it. No,
Mhm.
trash.
Yeah.
However, I would
Actually,
give the game a
something.
10 out of 10 if Senna and Kazooie weren't in the story.
Because you're biased.
I'm
You
not
just don't.
biased.
You just don't like them.
Kazooie has a very terrible voice. I'm not gonna lie. Sure, what's the actually? I'm gonna give it an 8.5 now.
Let me see if there's. Let me see the actual
8.5.
spoilers in Chaos Head. Let me see this shit.
What? Oh yeah, you can.
Chaos-
Kazooie's voice was like really annoying, really annoying.
Oh.
And then it turned out that she was like a homicidal lolly. Like what?
People are messed up in this game.
I know,
Oh.
but a homicidal lolly with the coolest looking D sword. What? Actually, the second coolest looking D sword.
What's the coolest looking D sword?
Norris had a fucking crossword D sword.
Yeah, no, Neurosis.
You could
Neurosis.
crucify her.
Yeah, no, Neurosis is probably like the best looking D sword. So who do you think is best girl? In your opinion,
I'd say Fest.
Fez. What about you, Taylor?
What?
Who's best girl in your opinion?
I want to say Fez,
Yeah.
but she tried to kill herself, so no dice. Killing yourself? No dice. So I would say.
How would you feel? How would you feel if your favorite waifu from Sword Art Online tried to kill herself in the anime?
What waifu from Sword Online?
Don't you have one?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't. Don't worry. The final arc of season 2 is actually really good.
what is it?
Basically a cancer patient that's actually two people playing one character.
Wait, they're a cancer patient?
Yeah.
One to know who else is a villain and a cancer patient? Oh, I can't say. Never mind. Why, Steven? I'm going to spoil a game. Shogun doesn't have cancer. He has a hereditary disease.
That's basically what it is.
Speaking of Shogun, I am surprised that he was not anyone I believed he would be.
Who would you list the people who you thought Shogun would be?
Rimi Grim, Takumi's 4th grade teacher. I believe I accused the nurse of being Shogun once.
Dude, so many spoilers. What the fuck?
Which yeah, no, the Chaos Head anime opening, it has so many spoilers in it, man.
Raimi's non-existent. Hey, see, remember when I accused Raimi and her non-existent friends of being in multiple Shoguns at once?
Yeah.
That's a stupid theory.
I mean, a lot of things pointed to Rimi being like evil, and maybe Shogun.
Yeah, but I accused her and her friends, who I didn't know even existed.
Using the friends part. Yes, it was dumb. Having Rimi be there though, it was acceptable.
So pathetic.
What, the Chaos Head anime opening?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the tentacle video in the background. But
wait, a tentacle video?
No, a tentacle video.
Cruel. Oh, what's your opinion on Rimi though?
Rimi?
What's your opinion on Rimi?
Well, to be honest, for the all girls, they have their own motives. But I feel like
Rimi was a homicidal thought from the beginning.
That was
I'm so confused on that. Is
she a homicidal thought or not?
I'm so fucking confused.
Is she?
Okay, look.
That's the only one that did not get answered.
If you experienced the B ending, then you would have seen the explanation, because in the B ending, it's called Crying Sky. In the scene where Senna and Kozue are in the subway thing, and Suwa appears, instead of seeing only her dad, Senna sees Narosa and her dad, and Senna ends up killing her dad, shocked by it, and then Kozue is already unconscious by that point. Suwa was there, being disguised as Narosa, and just when Takumi goes in, Suwa projects delusions into Takumi's brain. Except those delusions is making him see what happened in each new gen murder in a first person point of view.
Oh, okay.
Except he's not being the one committing the murders, he's the victim. Each victim of the new gen murders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Steven, on the topic of Chaos Head, I feel like the Giggle Maniacs are way too overpowered. Like I legit asked you if they could imagine the entire Earth being on fire, and you confirmed that they could.
Yeah, they could.
They could be Thanos.
Pretty sure they could. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It would be pretty easy for Gigglomaniacs to do anything. But I guess it's
they're so overpowered.
Thankfully, they don't exist.
Yes, it's a good thing.
Yeah, but in that world, like random high schools were freaking Gigglomaniacs.
You're right. But they're not. I don't think they had they didn't think of, hey, so what if we just imagined that Narosa was dead, and then the game would end.
Hell yeah!
They could have done that.
They technically, yeah, they could have done that if they knew Narosa existed and the whole Noah 2 thing existed. But I mean, they didn't.
God damn,
and it was too late.
I feel like if they were found, then the government tried to take them down, they could just get rid of the government like that.
Yeah, they could.
God damn, Steven.
They could. They are overpowered. I'm not saying Chaos Head doesn't have any flaws. That's one of his flaws right there.
Flaws of Chaos Head?
You want? Let's touch on that. The flaws of Chaos Head.
To be honest, it's too anime for me.
It's too anime for you? What, like the art
It's
style?
a visual novel. Of course, it's too anime.
The art style.
The what?
I think this was during Xenoblade Chronicles 2 review on one of E3's thing. This was a common complaint. Everyone said, "Oh, I don't really like the art style as much since it was too animated. Since the last games were too realistic,
I kept hearing
or just
about
as
that,
realistic." Everyone's like, "Oh no, it's fine."
Rex isn't feeling it.
But for me, that's why I also complained about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
Because that also had it has a Wii. I mean, that's why I didn't like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as much, because it didn't really touch on the themes like the last games.
Wait, Taylor, who do you like better, Ashoka or Rex?
I like Shoka a little bit better. But I do like Rex too.
Hmm.
But, it's like I don't mind the art style. The art style is fine. I think the problem is the story. Like, the story for this one?
Chaos Head.
Too anime.
Too anime.
I wouldn't call it too anime.
Too unbelievable.
Since a lot of fucked up shit happened.
Well, I know that, but...
Anime is a lot more censored.
Yeah, but, I mean, not too anime.
Especially Tokyo Ghoul anime.
I guess you could say too...
To what? Unbelievable? Or...
When is anime ever believable?
No, I think too...
Except for monsters.
Unrealistic, there you go.
Unrealistic.
Too unrealistic. That's why I said too anime, because there's a lot of things in anime that can be unrealistic.
Right. I guess
Isn't anime always unrealistic?
Yeah, but also manga.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, in Xenoblade Chronicles, like, Many characters do have realistic things with them.
Doesn't Dunban have an eye patch?
No, that's just a cosmetic thing for everybody.
Mm.
But it's just in Xenoblade Chronicles they actually have realistic flaws and such. Like they have a place in their party. For Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the story was too unrealistic, and it was like, and that's why I said it's too anime, because it does touch on the anime tropes of all the rules. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess unrealistic and anime, I put in the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This was too unrealistic.
Too unrealistic.
But I'm fine with it. Like,
Also, see,
that's what I do like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 most of the
see,
time.
on a more lighthearted note.
Yeah.
The overpowered abilities of the Gigalomaniacs reminds me of the episode of Ed and Eddie where they just disregarded reality.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, and that took out Jimmy's outline, and he just like turned into liquid.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was weird but cool.
Is that what Gigalomaniacs could do?
In the context, yes.
Yes.
God damn, they're scary.
Look, all they need to do is have two Gigalomaniacs. Make like
Oh,
Takumi.
fucked up if they're twins.
And Takumi is a special breed of Gigalomaniac. He's more overpowered than the other ones.
Because he's a delusionary existence. So.
It's basically a hybrid.
No, he's just a delusion.
Yeah, no, a hybrid. A delusion and a Gigalomaniac.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Wait. So could...
That's pretty overpowered. Yeah.
I'm still curious how a battle between... I'm still curious how a battle between Noah 2 and Optimus Prime would be.
Remember, Noah 2 had force shield type of thing, that every single time somebody tried to attack it, they would just be attacked somewhere else, or like turn around. Only Narose could get close to it, which is why Takumi pushed Narose into Noah 2 so then they could explode.
Let's see, and how do you think Eric Andre would do if he was a Gigalomaniac?
Eric Andre? The world would be a much, much weirder place.
Dude, you get away with a lot of shit.
Bird up. Bird up. But speaking about Takumi, what do you guys think of him as a character?
As a character, I wish he would improve 1.5 plus of the story. He did not improve as a character. He just went batshit crazy. And at the end, he improved. But just because he improved near the end doesn't mean I can disregard it.
Hey, so you want to know something else?
Yes.
In Robotics Notes, he actually appears on Twitter.
How old is he?
So it takes place in 2019. KShead takes place in 2009, so about 27 years old.
Oh shit, he's still alive?
Yeah. Do you know what he's doing at that point in time?
What?
Doing the same thing he was doing at 17 years old.
God damn it.
I'm serious. He's a shut-in. He's an otaku. That's all.
Has his appearance changed?
We haven't seen him in a long time. Probably because he's a shut-in.
Wait, well, so what's his profile picture?
The one from KShead.
What was it again?
Remember the blue-haired 17-year-old kid. That's what we know him as. We haven't seen him in any other titles besides like few cameos.
Yeah, has there been a cameo of actual Takumi outside the internet?
I don't think this is a spoiler, but he appears online in one of the roots of Chaos Child.
Hey,
there's that. And from there...
We have a new guest, Dakota.
Cool. Dakota's the dog. But, Takumi...
Damn it.
What? I didn't say anything.
In Robotics Notes, he plainly tells people on Twitter, hey, these strange powers exist. I haven't read it myself, but I think he starts talking about, like, delusion powers. Stuff like that. He says it plainly on Twitter, hoping people believe him. I don't think they do.
Wait, Steven, so if all the main characters of the 4 sci-fi adventure games meet up for a crossover, would Takumi be the most powerful one?
Yes.
Actually, no.
Are you kidding me?
So are
you kidding me?
There was a line in the Chaos Head ending, as you just saw. I'm not sure if you were paying that much attention as to what he was saying.
If it was one line, I probably missed it.
It was one line, yeah. It is pretty hard to miss, but he says that I no longer have the power I used to have before.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because of like the Black Serpent thing he did, I think he overused his Gigalomaniac powers, and it just like...
Wait, so he doesn't have them anymore?
He does not have them anymore. All he has right now is knowledge of the Gigalomaniacs. And like the delusions.
Wait, so he can't use like his Z-Sword at all anymore?
He still has delusions. I don't think he can use his Z-Sword. I haven't played Chaoshead Love Choo Choo. Chaoshead Love Choo Choo is a canon sequel to Chaoshead. It actually takes place right after Chaoshead. It hasn't been translated, so I don't know what happens in it.
Just play for the visuals.
I can't.
Why?
I want to actually read it, because I heard it's actually really good. It's a bit of a parody on rom-coms. Yeah.
What's a rom-com?
Romantic comedies.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Think of The Notebook.
Snowbook.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
It's a.
Damn me.
It's the room is very fantastic, but
Nisekoi.
The Notebook is a very popular rom-com for the female demographic of the early 2000s.
Part 6, never. Keep going.
Part 5 hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, so what?
Wait, on the topic of JoJo.
No.
No. You gotta end this right now because we'll go into like.
We learned on SAO changes.
Too much.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
It's still trash anyway.
I'm keeping.
No, don't worry. The last arc can actually change.
If I take
How?
out,
I watched it.
I'm probably gonna take out the SAO part. So
Trust me.
You better not.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this
What
thing
has
in.
a bonus material?
Put a bonus
Tangent from both.
tangents, I guess. Okay.
For my channel. My channel. Promote your channel. Do so.
Are you still planning on watching season 3 of SAO?
What?
Are you still planning on watching season 3 of SAO?
I'm pausing it.
Yes.
Why? Steven, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually thinking of doing this.
What?
Podcast.
In Raimi's final speech,
Yeah.
Remember how I was doing that to signify stabbing the heart?
Oh yeah, you were like pounding your chest.
Yeah,
With
I
your
was
hand.
actually thinking of lying on the floor and telling Taylor to hit me with the red chair and signify stab in the back.
Wait, what?
Oh my god,
I was
man.
actually
what?
considering doing that.
I'm so glad you didn't do that.
Wait, what?
So look, he was pounding his chest with his hand, and then he was thinking, you know what? What if I lay on the floor, and then he has you, Taylor, to take that red chair there and hit Michael with it to signify stabbing him in the back.
Oh my god.
Gosh dang it, Michael!
Taylor, would you have done it?
No.
Of course not. Come on.
I'm pretty sure it's a light chair. I wouldn't hurt that much if it did.
No, we're still not gonna hit you, Michael. Come on.
To be fair, Raimi was pretty thoughtish in the end.
How?
She tried to kill Takumi after everything he did.
Remy?
Yeah. Raimi, remember the end? Well, she wanted to.
How? She did not.
Well, she wanted to.
No, she didn't.
Wait, what didn't? No, what was the final speech?
The final speech? Oh no, wait, you know what? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. She wanted to. She couldn't do it though. She couldn't do it. She loved Takumi too much.
Yeah, I guess. Then I guess she's not at that.
Yeah, she was only doing that to force herself because she didn't want Shogun to die, but she also didn't want Takumi to die. But either way, she couldn't go along with it anyway.
Wait, so Shogun's just gonna die, right?
Shogun's dead. It said right there in like the final lines, and at that moment, I knew his time had been up.
He was a good guy.
And then the thing ends with
Where's Cyber Gen 1? Go.
I still want to know what brand his wheelchair was. I don't think it ever told us.
It's really not important.
To me, it is.
No, it's not. So Takumi hasn't learned anything from this. In the later games, it's pretty obvious. He's still the same old Shuden he's always been. Plus, I'm not even sure if he gets together with Remy. Like,
Question.
in Love Choo Choo, I'm not sure.
Is his hand like all fixed? Cause I remember
Oh.
in the Saber fight, it was like his fucking bones were showing.
Yeah, I remember when he dissolved, I guess, and then he reformed.
Oh, it just got fixed.
Yeah, it got fixed at that point. Although I don't think he can do that anymore.
If I was him, I would have made his hair a natural color. I still don't think blue is a natural color.
It's not, but I like his design though.
I like it too. I just feel like I'd fuck your hair blue, man.
Oh no, who's your favorite design actually? Out of all the characters.
Takumi has to be my favorite design. I find it weird, but he's my favorite. To your Rosa, he's like your average, stereotypical rich, greedy pig white man.
Not really.
My dad.
You're not being greedy. Okay, Michael, look.
I know he's Japanese. I know.
Okay, yes, he does look. I guess he does look like it. But remember his motivations or no?
Yes, to save all of humanity.
Uh,
Not save, but
How?
it was just Noah too. I think like he wanted to make the best options for humanity with Noah too.
With Noah 2, he realized that all the hearts and people in the world, it's so messed up. Like a lot of people are evil at heart, and so with Noah 2, he planned to change those hearts back to good. I think they might have been I think those people might have been dead. Maybe I'm not sure. Like after that, but he wanted to change those hearts to good,
Wait, so
and
how?
then he would have created a utopia.
How's he the bad guy?
That's what Takumi was saying. You know, I might be the enemy of the world if by doing this,
Man.
but I don't care. Even God make mistakes when they get.
Wait, tell
tangled
me
up with
exactly
him.
what would have happened. What would have happened if his plan worked?
I'm not sure myself, but he said something along the lines of changing the hearts of the evil people to good, but using Noah too. And he's saying like making some sacrifices for the greater good, which would require.
The death for Amy?
Well, I mean, there were the earthquakes before, you know, in order to perfect Noah 2. I don't think Remy might have just been put through endless torture, maybe. And Takumi would have needed to get his code sample taken out, but a lot of bad things would have happened in order to reach that conclusion, though.
Ask humanity. They don't even deserve it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite design.
You don't have a favorite design?
I was when you guys were talking, I was thinking about it, and I do not have one.
You don't know?
They're too generic. I'm sorry.
Okay.
At least 16 Blade Chronicles 2 actually had.
You want to know?
That's your opinion.
You want to know?
Serious?
That's your opinion. I don't agree
You
with
have
it.
a shirtless dude in your party.
You want to know what else has a good story and has very generic designs?
Pokemon Gales of Darkness XD.
We Bear Bears.
Oh, you're right. It's a good story, though.
Especially the burrito episode.
Have you watched it?
I seen some.
Have you seen the burrito episode?
What? Yeah. Oh no, yeah, dude. No, that was basically it's Kakumi right there with his fucking Remy figure.
No, the Sarah figure.
That's rare.
He's not lying.
No, he isn't lying. Yeah.
That's basically him.
You're right. You're
Just
actually
like going
right.
around everywhere and
Yeah.
they have to bury it.
Yeah, you're actually
Yeah, I
right.
saw some. I guess it was interesting. I think. It was fine.
Do you regret letting me explain Chaos Head to you in sort of it was supposed to be explaining and summarizing, but then they kind of turned into a let's play.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that. When I agreed to this, I decided like if we were gonna play the game in one sitting. I didn't think we were gonna play the entire game.
Yeah, I know.
I think it just escalated to that.
It did escalate to that. I think I did the whole explaining thing for like chapter 1 and chapter 2, but that was about it. Because after I think in chapter 2 there was a Yua scene, and Taylor actually took my phone and he started reading the scene by himself. So I thought, you know what if I do that? I'm not sure.
Why, Taylor?
What do you mean? Why? You started the whole thing.
You did, it was your fault.
I did agree to it. Why'd you take his phone?
No, you did agree to it.
You.
I did agree to it, but why'd you take his phone?
Yes, I can.
All right.
He was interested in the scene. Is what I think happened.
Well, it's too late to back out now. We're too far in the story.
No, we're done with the story.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're gonna be dirty immigrants at the end of the bit.
We would.
We're gonna be dirty American immigrants in a bit.
Okay.
He's not lying.
Oh yeah, you're right. You guys are heading there.
I'm gonna give you one sentence.
What?
What society thinks about us weeaboos?
That's Takumi.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Takumi in a nutshell.
I can
Okay.
give you a better sentence. And that is all.
That is not a sentence.
That's a sentence. Anyways,
I guess that's fine. You just saw the opening, right?
yeah.
Like the anime opening?
Don't watch the anime opening.
Have you seen the PC opening?
No.
Okay.
It spoils up to chapter 7. How do you spoil your own game?
I guess I'm
But
putting
the
some
anime opening
symbolism.
spoils everything up to chapter 9.
Never watched the anime ever.
I'm watching the anime when I get home now.
Don't.
It's still
I'm not even
Zero,
gonna watch
I'm
the
watching
anime.
Casket.
I'm just gonna play Pokemon.
Also,
Platinum.
speaking of Zero, I still
That's
haven't watched
good.
Sense
Stranger
Zero.
Redux.
That's a thing. That's a topic for another time, Michael. But
Let's see, what's better? Is Chaos Head anime or Science Gate Zero?
what?
Are you kidding
Are you
me?
kidding me?
Ask
Of
me
course, it's
seriously.
Chaos.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, it's
Wait. I had a question. So, what was your guys' favorite scene?
You're a
Like-
bad interviewer, Steven.
I know I am. I know. This is like my first interview. Okay. Shush.
Alright.
What's your favorite scene? Of
I think I
Kiss?
said this before, but
What?
I have no favorite. No, I think I said it.
Well, I said I was talking about reveals before.
Oh,
Did you hear Rubio?
No.
what's my favorite scene?
Your favorite scene, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you something better.
What?
My least favorite scene is near the ending.
How was that better?
What is it?
Well, the end near the the final. I think the final scene, not the final scene. I think the final scene with the fight.
Yeah.
Not my favorite scene,
Yeah.
but like that's not my favorite. That's not my favorite scene. With
My least favorite scene is Remy about to get raped by Takumi.
Why? I look. Put it into words. I know why, but why?
Like Takumi at this point has gotten a lot of character development, and now all of a sudden he tries to rape the girl he likes.
Yes.
Like, why Takumi? Why you gotta do that?
For the plot.
You got so much development.
For the plot.
You become an actual likable character.
You gotta look. You gotta keep in mind that this guy is still like
Broken.
he's broken. He's pretty trash too, and he's really about to die. So
Oh, I think I know what my favorite scene is.
what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is Takumi unlocking his D sword for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was pretty hype. That was pretty hype.
It was.
Was it also because of the reveal of Grim?
Oh, I think I know. No, okay, I think you just
Yes.
jogged my memory for a second.
Okay, so yes for
I
Michael.
think my favorite scene
Was
I know I didn't like Takumi's speech,
You want to know
but
who else
around
likes
there,
Takumi's
just
speech?
shit hits the fan.
You
Wait,
want
what?
else?
Just Michael, shut up for a second, please. Let me do my interview. Even though the speech with Takumi is not good in a sense, and not even good for a
Yeah, he devalued himself a lot in the game.
it? I mean, yeah,
he did, but
he
like
did.
when he found the killer and all that stuff, like that big ass scene, like that long scene. I'm cutting out the.
I thought you were joking when you said it was a really long scene.
I told you, chap. I told you it's a really long scene.
But I think after what Shogun, like, oh, he got the sword and shit, and it's like he got the killer, and after that, like before that, people just started beating him up, and after that, they're beating the dead body up, and it's like, how did you do it? It does the speech that I really don't like, and then after that, shit hits the fan.
Right, the third melt occurs,
Yes, and then I'm like, hell yeah, let's things escalate, bro.
and then we stop there.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think the final scene of chapter 9 is my favorite.
Okay. That is a very good scene.
I don't
Now,
like the speech. That's my only con.
oh, I see. Well, you don't like it because he starts calling himself, an otaku, like creepy person.
He has pride in himself, Taylor.
From what I
pride is weird.
yeah, it
That's
is.
Vegeta pride.
It is. Look,
No, this was actually never mind.
okay. From what I get from his speech,
Sorry.
what he tried to say is that he's not gonna get
To
told.
be honest, after I think after chapter 4,
Yeah.
everyone in Shibuya was just batshit insane.
Yeah. Do you mean after Ofran or what?
No, I think before that, a lot of people were insane.
They kind of were, yeah. Yeah, no, the biorhythms kept rising up, remember?
You want to know who else biorhythms kept on rising up?
Your mom.
Alright.
But yeah, see that scene, it was just Takumi trying to say that he's not going to let anybody else tell him who he is. He's going to decide for himself who he is. And he just told people who he is. Or else he would have just been sensationalized in the newspaper.
You see, remember in the beginning
like
of
a
the
year.
game when it was that in the end of the game Takumi would kill himself with a rifle?
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that didn't happen.
You think?
I liked him, but I still expected for him to kill himself with all the self-pity.
He tried to hang himself.
He should have gotten a gun.
Okay, it's chat.
Come on, man. He was too broken at that point.
I was watching a bonfire anime, and I found something that it basically represents him with his waifu.
What is it?
Is it the dog with the
Oh my gosh! It's a picture of a guy holding his.
That is not Rucha. She's like 12 in Bakugan. What the hell?
The picture of that. Wait, what do you guys think of the hand scene in chapter 6?
I knew it was a part in there. I didn't know what it was, and I thought the box was a little bit bigger.
Right.
So I think at one part I thought it was the whole body.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I thought because it looked bigger.
Yeah. No. Are you happy that it was just like the hand, or do you wish Nami actually died?
Somewhat.
Do you hate Nami?
No, I think
You don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. What about you, Michael?
To be fair, Nanami was just in the story. She was just shown as the annoying little sister.
Up to that point, yeah.
She didn't get actual character development besides tropes until chapter 9.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably more character development in the character roots, but we only played the PC version, so we don't even know what development there is. What do you think of Ban?
Ban?
Banad, yeah.
Banad and Gumshoe combined. No,
Michael, what do you think of Ban?
I actually, in my mind, I thought he was evil.
You thought Ban was evil?
Yes.
No, he looks too innocent to be.
Yeah.
I based it
He's
off his rugged appearance.
He had a rugged appearance that was friendly.
No, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just reminding myself. I'm trying to find something, and then I remember what Michael said. I'll keep going.
Okay. Michael.
Why the fuck did I
How?
find by Bebop? There we go. No.
I don't know. I just got some sinister vibes from him.
What the heck, man? I don't know where'd you get that from.
I actually thought he was gonna backstab Asu in the back.
But Sua did that to him instead.
Literally.
No,
Not
he
literally.
shot him in the back. Sua shot Ban in the back. Remember?
How many times did he shoot him?
2 times. One in the back, and then Ben and Sua talked for a bit, when he was about to die, and then Sua said, "May the divine light save you," and then shot Ben for good.
God damn.
Yeah, I actually cared about Ben, so I was actually pretty sad when that happened.
Alright, Steven, and now to finish off our review, my overall thoughts on the series, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Not serious, the game.
Oh, no, the game, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Chaos Head?
Yes.
Got it. What about you, Taylor?
I did enjoy myself.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Now you mean I did.
I don't know.
The fuck you mean?
I don't know. I heard I didn't, but sure.
No. Overall, I did think some low points, some high points. Like, I like this thing.
It does have flaws.
I did not like this part, but you know what? I liked it. I liked it.
Like it?
Overall, even if you could get past the protagonist,
Right.
like I think people overreact when the protagonist is that annoying, but I will say that he's that annoying and that like shit. But overall, I liked him. 8.5.
8.5?
8.5 out of 10.
I am satisfied. I'm satisfied. Most people don't even give Chaos Head a chance. Either that or they try the anime and they're immediately turned off by Takumi.
Don't watch the anime!
You don't do that.
Don't!
Please! Never do that. Even though...
Didn't Gabby do that?
Yeah, she did.
All she did was watch the anime, right?
Yeah, that... I tried to warn her, but she didn't listen.
What's your opinion on the anime?
It was good, but they kept too much things under wraps until like the final episode. So it was like I think she said it was too confusing for her at that point. Like for most of the anime, I'm still very triggered about that filler episode they had. No.
Why do you have a filler episode? You're barely putting stuff in it as it is.
Exactly. I don't get it. Look, did you guys know that it took me like 2 days to actually install the Chaos Head game? 2 days.
Maybe?
I'm serious. It took me 2 days for that, and then after that, I still had to find a way to like patch the game into English, and then the improvement patch, the D patch, they called it.
Taylor, are you gonna download Chaos Head?
No, because I beat the game. I beat it. Why would I?
To be fair, we beat it.
We all
beat it, but
why would I? Second time.
Why would I download it?
For the bad ending?
No, I won't. I'll just look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, no, you could. I think it might be up.
So Steven, what was the most exciting thing you wanted us to see in Chaos Head?
Everything.
He's kind of right. I really love Chaos Head. It's not the best in the series. I know that for sure.
Are you saying Catch Shot is better?
I am saying that.
And you spoil like Catch Shot as a better structured plot and better characters. Steven, you just spoiled Catch Shot to me.
I did not.
I basically know an entire plot now.
I did not.
God damn it, Steven!
I did not. I didn't do anything.
I basically know
all I said is
now.
All I said. You do not know anything about Chaos Child.
Do I?
No, you do not, dude. The Chaos games, they thrive on the idea of submersion, and making you think one thing, and
the
then
crew is not best boy.
And then they reveal to
the
make
crew
it
is
be
worst
like
boy.
They make it be something else. What?
The crew is worst boy.
The crew.
Takuru, the protagonist of Chaos Child.
We didn't even know him yet.
Exactly.
I don't know him yet.
Michael's just
He might
trying
be
to...
an asshole. He actually might be a cool guy.
Michael's trying to provoke me. That's what he is.
He spoiled Chaos Child.
I did not.
You said it's a bad
Tell me one thing about the plot.
It involves D-Search and Gigalomaniacs.
What else?
The Council of 300 is involved.
My gosh!
He said earlier that in every installment.
It's happened in Steins Gate too. They were there.
It happened to everything, Mike.
Takuru becomes an overpowered god like Takumi.
It's basic.
I never said that.
But it's hinted at.
How?
It's basically.
It has a better plot.
It's basically It's basically a Red Ribbon Army, somewhat.
Really?
Yeah, because they come back every time, mostly.
Okay.
I think they're much more powerful than them, but I guess that's an accurate comparison.
I was gonna say, just think of an organization that just came back multiple times, but
I guess so.
I think you want a clear example.
Do you know what the Committee of 200 is, anyone?
All I know is that it's a committee of 300 people.
I guess so, but they're like made up of the world's strongest leaders.
I'm pretty sure Rusha's in there.
I think it might be, I'm not sure.
Wait, so what has been revealed about them so far?
Huh?
I feel like we should end this quickly.
We probably should. Oh yeah, right. We already said the final verdict on Chaos Head. What I think we're done, right?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Okay.
Alright, Steven, it's time to go home.
Wait.